You go fight whatever other podcast. Maybe fight.
Yo, can we get that started? Yo, who wants to fight me? If you have a podcast, DM us. Let's go. Let's make this happen.
Was Wild Thorper, did they have a lot of...
Yeah.
Besides that kid.
Donnie.
Yeah. Donnie's like a Tarzan.
I mean, you had the grandpa, right?
Oh, yeah, the grandpa was weird.
Grandpa's weird.
Wasn't there? No, the dad. Sorry, the dad.
Man, I remember crying as a kid to that show. Because remember when they thought Donnie died? And that one episode? Oh, man, I remember watching this.
What was Donnie like a Tarzan inspired like kid
I can see
in
that,
a
like,
sense?
the hair and
Yeah,
stuff.
like they thought of Tarzan when they made him.
Yeah.
I don't know. The grandfather in Rugrats had porn magazines.
Did he really?
I'm pretty sure.
Right,
yeah.
guys. Well, welcome back to Relatable Shit. My name is Jake, and RJ is on the mic as my co-host.
What's good? What's good?
Yeah, man. Welcome back to Relatable Shit.
Appreciate you.
Coming as a guest and now coming as a host. Let's do this. Hey, guys. Today I'm so excited. I am introducing our first guest again. He is number 11 or 10. I don't know if I'm going to put out that.
6 in the southeast and.
Oh, no. I was
31st
talking
in the
about episode.
Oh,
but
I
yeah.
don't know. I thought
Well,
you were
anyway,
talking about rankings.
you'll know when this episode hits. You know his name. His
I
name
didn't know it. He just blurted out numbers. So
is Impa Kasanganay.
So, y'all,
Oh my gosh, Noah! It's so early in the morning. We forgot to do the lights.
oh, fuck.
And I mean, yeah, no, they're the thing's right there. But it's all good, man. How are you, Impa?
Doing well, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Dude,
Nice
of
to meet you, man.
course.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
Yeah, you guys never met. Yeah, no, but dude, how is it feeling to be on Dana White's Contender Series?
It was fun, man. It was a lot of fun. I got to fight one of the top prospects in the country and, not finish fight, but like won the fight unanimous decision.
Yeah.
And then, man, coming back, well, we didn't get the contract, but, we made a statement, and I think
that's bullshit. By
Honestly,
the way. Just kinda say that.
No, honestly,
for the
like,
record,
we were talking about this last night before you came on, and I actually would rather take Dana White's words that he gave you over a contract because
what he said after?
he gave out 3 contracts, but the words that he said to you, he has never said to those 3 people before.
Yeah, so I mean that was pretty cool. He said be top 5 world champion one day, be back. I think the tough part was just not getting the contract that night. But like I said, I think God has a better plan. So
for the record, I don't agree with him not getting a contract. That was bullshit.
I understand, but hey, it was interesting because it was like, man, but we did what we needed to do at least. I think
You got the win.
You're killing it, man.
You got the win.
Yeah, I think it would hurt worse to get beat up and then just come home like, dang, well.
Got beat up and no contract.
Yeah, so
at least you can go home with the win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, it's like, dang, it felt funny because like, man, we won. Didn't feel like it, but then we won.
But how intimidating was it when you met him, though?
Not at all. I don't
No?
mind him now. He was trying to be, but I don't care about all that.
He was trying to be intimidating?
Yeah, he's trying to.
No way.
Yeah, that's just him. He's just trying to. Like,
Is he a big guy? I've never actually seen him in person.
he's a little bit bigger, but
How tall is he?
he's like 6'1", 6'2".
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, big guy for me.
Yeah, it's a
A
big
couple
guy
inches
for me,
taller.
too.
Yeah, a couple inches taller. He's like a wider frame, but it's fighting, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to me.
But, yeah, no, like, how much time did you actually get to talk to him? Or was all that camera time just primarily what you talked to him?
Yeah, pretty much at weigh-ins, like hi, bye. We didn't talk too much, and then mostly I guess after the fight was when we talked the most. We bumped into each other back at the hotel. It was cool. So,
Really? Back at the hotel chilling?
How'd that encounter go?
good. Yeah, he was with his family. His family was really really nice. His mom and I think whoever like his entourage, whoever those people were there.
Yeah.
Cool, a bunch of little kids. So
He has an entourage.
I guess so.
Dude,
is that the right word to say?
Dude, it's Dana White.
A group of people.
I mean,
Are you talking about Dana White? Or are you talking about the guy that I fought?
Oh, Dana White.
Oh.
I thought you were chilling
I'm
with
about to
Dana
say,
White.
There's no way Dana White has an entourage.
Oh, no. I didn't talk to Dana White after the fight. I talked to my opponent. I talked about him. But Dana White, no, he was cool. I talked to him.
But
a
wait,
bit.
you hung out with your opponent after?
No, I just bumped into him at the hotel. When I was
Oh,
going back.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
my
like,
fault.
hey, kicked your ass. You want to hang out?
No. We didn't really speak too much after that. I saw him like at breakfast the next morning, and then probably just like I went to California.
Did he have any bruises or anything? Did you
Yeah,
beat him up pretty bad?
Yeah, a couple bruises, but yeah, but like no major cuts or anything like that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your overall experience on the Contender Series.
Man,
Like,
it was a lot of
how
fun.
did you? What was the toughest parts of it? You know, what did you think was going to be a rough part of it that turned out to be a cakewalk? Like, just your overall experience.
Good question.
Man, so like I guess the only thing that really was kind of weird was the time change. Really, just to get him back on my sleep
Oh, yeah.
schedule.
Because it was California.
Yeah, or
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. So the fight was in Vegas, but nothing really rough. It was actually a fun week. Really, I mean, didn't really have to cut any weight. Like I'm not that heavy for.
Have you ever dealt with that? Like you manage your weight pretty well?
Yeah, I usually try to stay like 10 pounds at most over.
What are you weighing right now?
Right now, I'm probably closer to 200. You know, I've been kind of eating, but man, that whole week was
Bigger
fun.
though, man.
Eric keeps
From the
saying that.
last time that you came on, man.
Well, I see. I saw you last time right before a fight, so I was getting close to weight.
Oh,
already.
okay,
So,
okay.
Yeah, so like, I saw you right before the LFA fight in Atlanta. Then that's when I found out about the Contender Series that night. So I was really close to the fight, so I was close to weight. That week, man, it was fun. It was chill. It was, we flew out there, hung out, kind of ate what I wanted. I didn't have to cut any food out. So most people are like starving or heard them say
They're trying to make or keep weight.
yeah, make or keep weight. Yeah, whatever they're trying to do. Plus the flight. I mean, it was good for me. I mean, I was hanging out, having fun.
And you enjoyed Vegas after the fight?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I mean, I don't like party or gamble. I don't drink. So we after the fight, hung out with my family at pizza, and then we rewatched the fight at my teammate's Airbnb.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun, and we were all just laughing about it because like the commentators are funny.
Yeah.
And then
I don't really like fight commentators. They don't.
No.
they're
Are
you
usually
serious?
Yeah, they're usually not that great to me, even in boxing.
What about Joe Rogan though?
Yeah, he's better than most.
Was he there now?
no, he wasn't. It was Michael Bisping and two other people. I don't even know who they were.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, Michael Bisping used to be middleweight champion, so that was cool. And,
So you personally met him then?
yeah, but I met him. Actually, I met him at the UFC Greenville card when my teammate fought, and then I met him again, or really got to introduce myself there when we were at the fights. You know, right before the fight started. So
Yeah. That's so cool, man.
yeah, it was cool.
It's so awesome. Like, Noah, isn't this cool? Having him here. He was here before.
It was cool the first time.
I mean, it's cool every time, though. But
Cool.
it's just cool just to
Yeah, he
see
made
how
it seem
far
like
he's
it was
coming, man.
cooler now than it was.
I wasn't cool
the
before.
first.
No, I wasn't.
Nah,
cool before.
you're still cool.
Impa's always cool.
Am I cool?
Impa was even on the scooter back in high
Lord.
school.
Man, I have that picture.
With
You had
a
a
pink
scooter in high
helmet.
school. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people went through a scooter phase at some point in time. I had a scooter when I was in middle school.
Yeah, well, we went to high school together, and this guy had
Well, I mean,
a
at high school,
scooter.
though. I mean, at that point, you're
It was
supposed
a
to.
pink scooter
You're
with a
supposed
pink
to.
helmet.
You're supposed to.
And now he's
you
got the pink mic.
Pink must be my color.
Dude, I know. It's just so cool, like how things progress if you just put your mind to it and your dedication, time into it. Now look, like
Yeah, man, it's a blessing for real.
now, how many IG followers did you get after that?
I got a bunch actually. That was actually social media definitely grew. Like
Oh yeah, it has to.
which was awesome. I got a lot of messages from people like literally all over the world, and still getting messages, which is really really humbling. You
It's
know?
like a cult following. Like you have like your niche market, and
I mean, the
they're-
fighting community is
yeah.
usually like it's a
Man.
cult following.
Yeah.
I tell you, you get some of the funniest messages. People from Australia, shout out to everybody in Australia, they are hilarious. The things they say, like, oh man, I don't agree with this, blah blah blah. They're like,
Do they say mate?
yeah,
Even
they say
in the text,
mate.
they say
Man, I
mate.
was so happy when I read that. I was like, oh, they said mate.
Did you read it in an Australian accent?
I tried to, but I have a horrible Australian accent, so I couldn't even do it. Wouldn't insult anybody.
So wait, do you remember anybody like that you want to give a shout out to that's from Australia?
Oh man, I'd have to
Trying to get our views up.
trying to go through the messages, but I will send them all the links and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
we need
There
that.
you go.
definitely do that for sure.
You got
but
to,
it was
man.
really really cool, man, and it was really really nice. Like messages from all over, and people still sending messages. People say, "Hey, I just rewatched the Contender Series and saw your fight. I wish you the best. I'm excited to see you in the UFC one day."
So what's next?
So it's funny. So we've been trying to find a fight. You know?
Really?
Yeah. So
People are scared of you now?
People are scared.
maybe that's what it is. Weird. So I was gonna fight on a show called FFC in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, the
Going back to
promotion.
Vegas?
Yeah, I like it fighting out there. It's one of the best places to fight for me, honestly. 'Cause
Why?
They
That's
treat you
that's
well.
the fighting capital of I feel like the country.
Yeah, they call
Well, I
it the
meant
fight
like
capital.
he said best, but like as far as like performance? What? Like, do you like just the air there or something?
Yeah, something about Vegas, man. I like being outdoors. I like being in nature. And, like, when you're in Vegas, you can just go out to the desert. You can just drive.
That dry heat can get to you, though, sooner or later.
Oh, yeah. It's funny.
It's better than humidity,
Yeah,
though.
it is.
And I like fighting in Florida, too, on island fights. That was been fun. You know, it's fight pass because by the beach and, like, anywhere near water, I'm happy. Yeah, man, people been just turning down fights if they say they're going to fight.
People turn you down?
Yeah.
They don't want their career to be over.
No, I mean, I don't know. I just love to fight, and like a lot of people said they would, but then they just
because I remember last time you said you would like do a fight and then want to do another fight right after. Like in normal people, because you're a beast, normal people would just do like 5 fights a year. Is that correct?
I think most fighters, I think they might fight maybe at most 3, like or
the bigger names.
Yeah,
be like
yeah. You'll see, even some fighters. I mean, I think what works for people. You know, some people like after fights they feel like they're really depressed or they want to go eat or just enjoy life. Like for me, I just want to keep fighting. Really, like I love to fight, and when I'm not fighting, I'm like, I need to fight. But I'm not fighting through September. That's already like we've kind of discussed that with my coach and my manager. But hopefully next month or November. But it's just we have to get somebody to sign a contract. Really, I don't care who it is. I just want to fight.
Probably not here in North Carolina anymore because
Nothing.
you're the big dog now.
Well, there are no shows like in North Carolina that have been having any like bigger fights. I mean, I'll fight anybody anywhere, and I'd love to fight in Charlotte. Like there's a show called Fight Lab. That's where I had my amateur debut, and I fought
where me and my dad went to see you.
Yeah, when I lost.
It doesn't count anymore.
I guess it's not on my pro record, so I still feel it though. So,
but honestly, that one fight actually made you probably win that last fight at the Dana White Contender Series.
That fight
your
changed
wrestling skills are on point.
When you get beat up for 5 rounds, you're like, okay, I gotta learn something here. So,
I mean, the guy just sat on you though.
My teammates always pick on me about that every day, every time they
He
can.
sat on you?
Yeah, literally, this guy just sat.
There's no footage of that, so I can't.
I recorded the whole entire thing.
Oh yeah, it's on
We
YouTube.
talked about it last time.
Oh, there's of you getting sat on.
Well, yeah, I pretty much got like taken down wrestling, but I didn't.
Did he fart on you? What?
It felt like it. It felt like he's got beat up for a while. And it's like I didn't take any damage really, but man, it's just like you feel it every time you talk about the fight. It's like it hurts. But,
it's like losing a championship.
Oh yeah, that's funny. It was a championship fight too.
Have you talked to him recently though? Do you talk to him?
I see him every once in a while. Like we're cool. I mean, I'm in issues with him. I seen him at his last fight, and then I saw him maybe a couple months before that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so we bump into each other.
Did the guy you lost to? Did he turn pro?
Yeah, he's a pro now. He's 1-1, but
he's not on Dana White's Contender Series.
Maybe one day we'll see. He's a cool dude. His coach is cool, man.
He's gonna watch this and hate me.
Yeah, so, man, they're cool people, man. They all message me. Like, it's funny because you can after you fight somebody, everybody's kind of cool with each other after that. But they all messaged me before that fight and were like they're proud and everybody's still supportive. So.
Yeah, the one thing I do have to say is that you are probably the most humble, genuine, kind person in the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's not like talking high, like he's not bragging. He's not.
Yeah.
He's just.
Well, no, the thing, like, if you go back and watch him on the Contender Series, he literally beats this guy. Before, like, do you know how, like, people would, like, oh, yeah, run up, like, on the chain fence and stuff? No. This guy walks over there, holds his face, and goes, you did a great job. And looks at his team and goes, you got a good guy right here. And then again, I'm just ad-libbing right here. I don't know exactly what you said.
Yeah, I was just talking.
But what did you say?
I just said he got mad, and I knew how it is to fight angry. That's where I lost to my fight, and I said, don't do that again. Like, don't fight angry, because
Why did you get angry?
He lost, man. I mean, like, think about it, like, that's like the fight to get your contract. I mean, everybody that's like.
Yeah, it's like that's a life opportunity right there. If you lose, you're gonna.
Like, you feel it. Even now, and I mean, I could imagine losing that fight and just thinking, like, man, like, you got this close and wanting to get to UFC. I mean, it hurts too, like, still not getting the contract, but I could kind of feel where he was coming from. He comes to fight. I mean, usually, like, I've seen him in his other fights, he's knocking people out in 11 seconds, like, back to back to back. He was killing it. And then,
really?
Yeah, and then I just knew he's a fighter, so he wanted to, get that contract too. And I remember seeing his mom in the crowd, so I just said, like, your son's a beast, and don't worry about it, man. Just keep your head up and
Yeah.
It will be cool. So we never texted. I got his number. We'll probably talk maybe soon. But I think he just got married actually. So congratulations. Heard about that.
Congratulations.
So.
Hey, congrats, man.
Yeah. So
congrats.
Yeah, I mean, I wish them the best. Really. I mean, I don't have an issue with them.
So the thing that I've kind of noticed with MMA fighting, that it's very difficult to stay undefeated in terms of longevity of a career. Most of the best fighters still have like 6, 7, 8 losses.
I think the only actual professional would be Khabib.
Yeah.
Right?
So what's your plan and how do you stay on top in a sense? And what's your plan going forward?
So my plan going forward, man, it's keep training, getting better. Right now, my focus is personal development. You know, I feel like there's this one quote I read. It said, "Personal development or career development is not far from personal development."
Yep.
So I've been just kind of figuring out different ways I can improve my life outside of fighting, or everything's connected, but really in a way the way I take care of myself.
Examples. Let's do it.
Yeah, so the way I take care of myself, the way I clean my car, the way I stay, the way I treat people, the way I talk to my brother and sister. If I don't talk to them enough, especially training and flying or running around, sometimes it feels like you neglect your family. And I mean, I love my family. It's just sometimes you have to train and you miss them. So being there for my teammates. I mean, they've all been there for me. Through this year with the 6 fights already. And ever since I got in the gym. So last week, shout out to my teammate Truckin. That's gonna be a crazy highlight to watch. He won the fight with his pro debut with a
Really?
Yeah, he knocked the guy with a knee.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. And
what's his name?
Truckin Carson.
Working. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to talk to him too, man,
I would love to.
Yeah, it's a cool dude. So
I was
shout
trying
out
to. Yeah, shout out.
Hey, shout out to Truckin Carson. To talk to you soon, buddy. Man, it's just. So that's been one thing,
Knee to the face.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That's
It
crazy.
was elbow, clinched him and just took the D and dropped the dude. The guy's gonna get surgery, but man, as far as
that bad?
Yeah, but it's crazy too because even after the fight, they raised the GoFundMe to help the guy because
No way.
yeah, because some shows,
Who did?
my teammate, yeah,
Really?
teammate Jim, everybody else, everybody did that.
Quality people.
So,
Very quality people.
It's a cool tribe, man. And I just love the people I'm around. So
Yeah.
they raised some money for him. They exceeded what they wanted to get, and then I guess the money gets to him this week, and he's surgery tomorrow. So just praying for the guy. But part of the fighting, that happened. But it was a beautiful performance, and I think he's gonna do really, really well coming forward. So being there for my teammates, that's one thing.
Talking about people and your teammates. Ooh, Doug. I don't know why he's not here, but who he loves. You know who he loves.
Who does he love?
Brian Barberita.
Oh, my man, Bam Bam. Yeah,
Bam
buddy.
Bam.
Yeah.
He followed me on Twitter.
Did he?
Yeah, I was like,
dude.
I got someone verified following me on Twitter now.
Yeah, Brian, he always talks about coming out here too. He just kind of,
I know.
He's back on the farm right now, but he'll be back in North Carolina soon. So
Really?
Yeah.
Where's his farm?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I thought it was out here.
Oh no.
No.
He's in.
So you're gonna see him today when you drive down to Tennessee?
No, I'm not gonna see him today. We see one of my other friends out there, but he's funny thing. It's called Sweetwater, Tennessee, which is
Again, Noah. Sweetwater. I know you're not sponsored. We're not sponsored, but
Not yet.
if you wanna, if you just want to give us free beer and we'll drink it on set, and give some free.
Even at
Bro.
8 a.m. in the morning.
Oh yeah, dude. No, no, man.
I
Then
feel like
again-
you're still hungover.
We're not talking about me right now.
All right.
But no,
Point it
we're
out
talking-
there.
But yeah, no. So we gotta get him on. Love Bam Bam.
my dude.
He's a great guy.
Hold on, I need your take on
Oh yeah, that's why I pulled
The-
this up. Are you talking about this?
the backflip guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
what's his name?
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, the one I tweeted you and Brian at.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, you better not do this.
Yeah, I mean that's not my style of fighting.
What's his name? Michael Pierre.
Yeah, I saw him just doing backflips. Man, it's cool. You could do that, but man, I'd rather come to a fight and not do acrobatics or anything like that. So.
I mean, the dude literally came out when you guys were doing your walkouts and stuff. He literally took 6 minutes because he was doing backflips and stuff and just showing off. And then he does this, and then cool.
did he win that fight? I don't think
I
he
would.
won.
I would think he would lose off of just principle that he did some crazy shit like that.
Hey man, people like that though. I mean, if he did that and landed you seen Justin Gaethje's front flip and he kicks people in the face. That's pretty
No.
cool. So stuff like that, man. But I just think
But he
Oh, then watch this one. Did you see that?
Oh man.
He literally has him on the ground, says, no, fuck that. I'm turning around and doing a backflip over him. Why? Like, It makes no sense.
I guess trying to do some entertainment.
Have you ever seen stuff like that though? Like, what's the craziest thing you have seen in a ring though?
Craziest thing I've seen.
I know. Random question. Here we go.
That's a good question. Craziest
Just
thing I've ever
trying
seen
to
in the ring.
I mean, we all know you fart in the ring.
My first fight. Yeah. I'm gonna happen again.
I mean, that was the opener of the first episode of
That's why
Relatable
I asked if he got farted on in his loss.
Man. No, thank God.
I got nervous. I farted.
I was never forget that. I was like, dang, did I just fart? Yep, I did. But gosh, I don't know, man. Like crazy thing I've seen in the ring, man. Just some cool techniques.
Has anybody said anything to you like in your ear while you guys like are on the ground?
Yeah, what's the craziest shit talk that you've ever heard?
Nobody's ever really talked junk to me. I mean,
Do they talk when they fight?
some people do. I mean, I just keep fighting. Probably when somebody's talking to me, I probably didn't really pay attention. I'm just I want to fight.
Just trying to fight.
Yeah.
I feel like they say some of the craziest shit in the ring, and
Some
no one
people say
ever
something.
knows.
Yeah, some people say stuff, but I mean, like nobody's ever said anything.
What's the craziest you've heard somebody say?
Well, it's funny because I heard a fighter actually talking to his mom in the crowd. She was like yelling. He's like, "Shut up, mom!" I was like, "Man, my mom would kill me."
My mom would have got in the ring during the fight
So
and
that's
killed
like-
me in the fight.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I was like, this guy just tells mom to shut up. Like I was like, what in the world? I think his mom.
you have him in the arm bar and he's like, "Mom, shut up!
Yeah.
I'm trying to work."
Yeah, but the guy was getting beat up too. I was like, man, my mom would have killed me. Like, so I would never.
My mom wouldn't even waited for the fight to be over.
Yeah.
She would have went into the ring and just knocked me out in the
that
ring.
was crazy. I was like,
Let
did
me
he just-
show you how to do it.
I remember hearing that. I was like, man, what? So that was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so nothing in the pipeline as far as now though.
Hopefully November, man. We'll see, but I think it's kind of tough. Like you think you're gonna fight, then you don't fight. Then you're gonna fight. You're not. Like it's been 4 fights turned down.
Tell
Yeah.
everybody to stop being bitches and being scared and just fight.
And I don't know. I just never got like into junk talking. You know, if I could get on Twitter and call somebody out. I'm like, if you want to fight, like, the only thing I say is like, if you're a fighter, you should just come to fight.
Yeah.
You know, like I think people. I don't care. I mean,
People are more scared of losing and
like for
affecting
me,
their record than
like for me, I don't care about that. Like I mean, it's a blessing to be 6-0, but I mean, my thing is,
That's pretty
I
cool.
want to come fight. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I want somebody who wants to come
if
fight.
you lose, you take it on the chin and
Yeah, man, you move forward. Like I think that's life. You know, I mean, it's fighting. You're not really. I mean, yeah, it's fighting, and yeah, you can get hurt or whatever. But I mean, if you wake up the next day, that's still a blessing, right?
Yeah.
You know, so like for me, it's like
That's
I
a
love to
life,
fight.
though.
You know what I'm saying? Like you move forward and you just keep fighting. Like you can't like life. Like yeah, like let's say your camera broke or something. Oh, you're never gonna do another podcast again. Like
Oh, no,
you're just
no.
gonna get another camera and keep moving forward. And that's what made you quit, then maybe you're not supposed to do it.
Exactly,
So
right?
I feel like
It's like then you find an excuse to quit.
Yeah, you
That's when you're not supposed to be doing it.
yeah. Like I like just taking it all. Like I mean, I would worry about like the Contender Series not getting the contract. I just want to know what I could do better.
Yeah.
You know, like
and
it's-
I know we kind of treaded lightly on that as far as like we just kind of skimmed the coat, but like I want to know like when he said that, when he gave you or didn't give you the contract, what were you feeling? Like, do you agree with him?
no, I don't. But I mean,
You don't agree with him?
No, because like he said some good things. I mean, I'll say like he said he'd be top 5,
Yeah.
world champion. I believe that, but I don't think it's.
You don't think you're too green though? Because he kept saying that you're too
Yeah,
green.
he says I'm too green, but he doesn't know who I train with.
Dude,
you know, like-
even the commentators, the whole entire fight were like, "You're too green."
well, yeah, I think the commentators thought the fight was gonna go one-sided, and Caleb. I mean,
You were out of every card there, you were the underdog of
like
the whole
plus
entire event.
500, Yeah, some people made some money.
Yeah.
though. And
Yeah,
if you made money,
I mean-
send it my way.
Oh
you
wait,
did make some people
I'm
money.
blanking on his name. I met him when I went to Atlanta with you. It was you, Brian, and
Oh, Dylan.
Dylan. There you go.
my
Yeah.
fault,
It's Dylan. We're sorry. It's,
Dylan Callis, my dude.
Dylan's really early. It's really early,
Oh,
man.
yeah, tatted. I was thinking
And
tattoos,
he-
yeah.
he-
But no,
he's
why
still
I
hungover.
wanted to bring him up is because he actually tweeted you out. He's like, tweeted a screenshot of the like, I mean, it was like what was the 1 in 500?
Oh yeah, 5-1 underdog. So like,
Yeah. He tweeted that out and he goes, "Thanks for making easy money."
Yeah, man. Some people made some money off that fight, and it was just like, That's why like I didn't understand. Even Dana White came on. He's like, "You're the biggest underdog on the card." I'm like, "Oh, cool. I guess we got the contract." And
Do you
then
think he lost money though? Do you think he plays money?
I'm pretty sure he gambles. I think he. Yeah, no, for sure.
He might have not gave you a contract because you lost him a lot of money that night.
That's not my problem.
Yeah, right. He should have been
Yeah, so, I
betting
mean-
on the right side.
Yeah, like when he. I guess back to your question. When he did say that, it didn't like bother me because I knew what I came to do. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get the finish. Don't get me wrong. So that's great. But I mean, I've seen people get contracts without finishing too. But I think that challenged me just to be better.
Yeah, because didn't he give a fucking contract to? Sorry for my language, but like I'm just heated right now.
It's called relatable shit. You don't gotta say sorry for your language.
But like, but I'm just trying to like be respectful. But like, but again, like, didn't he give a contract to a guy that actually like got disqualified or something? No, he's bringing him back to his other show.
Oh yeah, looking for a fight. Yeah.
Yeah, because what was it? Disqualification because he poked someone in the eye or something.
Is that poke or like an accidental headbutt or something? I don't remember. I remember the fight was like before my fight, right?
Yeah.
Heavyweight dudes. Yeah. I think he's been going the looking for a fight. Hope he does well. He's a Samoan dude. They come to fight typically, so.
Dude,
you throw some balls.
Samoans are like just a natural,
they throw. I have a teammate who's
so how'd you even get on that though?
Man, like,
what do you do? Dana White just tweet you
no,
and
so,
be like, "Hey,
so
you want to come on my show?"
3 fights ago now, I had a kind of a fun finish. You know, like a flying knee, dropped the guy with a punch when I was coming down, and then I choked him out.
What round?
First round. And so that's cool. And then I think that kind of like got me a lot of attention. It's been a good year so far, like 2 fights on Fight Pass. Blessed, you know, a great team, great coach.
Yeah.
You know, God is good. God provided all that for sure.
Exactly.
But then, you know, Brian Barberena.
Who is he?
Bam Bam.
No.
He's also my manager. So he has like the right connections, you know, and he was just kept messaging me, hey, he'll go short notice. He'll take this fight. He'll go short notice. He'll take this fight. And Dana White's like, don't worry, we're trying to get your kid on the Contender Series. And then, you know, it came through. And then I guess they thought they were going to set me up with, you know, Kalen, the guy that I fought, and, you know, get beat up or something like that. But, well, the result is what it is now, you know. So,
right.
And
look at me now.
So it's kind of cool because he even told Brian, he's like, man, the kid is everything you said he was, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess that was the interesting stuff.
His
So
record
he was just caught off. He was just caught off guard.
Yeah.
I don't think he's expected anything, and then you came there and proved everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know why he was cut off? Because when he threw that first kick, this thing is literally the poster of that whole entire event. It's Impa grabbing the, like, what is it, 5 seconds in?
Yeah,
the guy throws a kick to the head. Impa grabs it and just takes him down.
Yeah. I knew he liked to throw head kicks, and he likes to do like spinning, jumping stuff, and that's all great and all, but if it doesn't land, it doesn't really work. You know?
It's like the backflip.
Did it hit you, though?
No, I moved my head like right before it happened. Like when I see things in fights, sometimes I wouldn't want to do that every fight. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to see the kick, and I moved my head, and I was like, okay, let's go. And then I wanted to fight, but then he's known for striking and kind of.
So are you?
Yeah, I love the striking. I guess they kept like underrating, like just whatever. They like looked down like, oh, he can't. They don't think I could strike. They're like, I think I need to get the fight to the ground. So I was happy most of it was standing, and most of it was like, you know, just mixing up. It was mixed martial arts, and it's a credit, man, like to my teammates for real. Like, worked with everybody before that fight, literally. Truckin had his pro debut. Chase Gamble's been my training partner since the day I came in the gym. Mark Trader's an awesome southpaw, and everybody's kind of, because like the guy's flashy, like the guy that I fought, and they all imitated that so well.
What?
Going crazy. So
what's wrong?
The fuck was wrong with your eyebrows?
What?
This guy, I looked to the left, and he's like,
eyebrows were twitching.
It's early, man. I don't know what's happening.
Oh,
I can't control them.
I don't know.
But
So-
now you got me off track.
So the brand guy in me, and
The guy that forgot
forgot the t-shirt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Forgot the motor.
8 o'clock.
It's 7:00 technically when I woke up.
There you go.
The softest athletic apparel in the game. Top tier apparel. CEO.
You're your own brand.
Creator.
Right?
RJ.
Every athlete has a brand. What is your plan to grow you as a brand yourself outside of just fighting?
Pretty cool. So outside of just fighting, working on a vlog and like a kind of like to kind of track my life, because I'm always
You're
traveling.
getting back into that because I know I did my research.
Yeah.
I saw him when you originally started doing
Yeah,
it,
so
and then you kind of like.
Yeah. So it's funny. So when I did that, I was hurt. I like tripped the bone in my shin, so I couldn't really train. So let me try getting like in the vlog. It's not as bad as it sounds, man. It didn't feel good, but it is what it is.
What's your Instagram? Or you do it on YouTube?
Yeah, so we're gonna come out with it soon. It's my friend and I went to college together, and he studied film and everything like that. So he's gonna just help me do like different vlogging and
No way.
trying to like work on. I have a camera in the car now, so it's like trying to like follow my stuff everywhere and like trying to.
Should have brought it in here.
And I should have, but I ran out of space, so I didn't have any more space in like the SD card.
Oh, trust me, man. I got SD cards for deck.
Really?
On
I see, I
deck,
need to get a
every-
bunch of them. See, I need to prepare better.
What?
It's 4 days, not SD cards for deck.
What? Again, dude. It's early, man. You know what I
Just give
mean?
you a break.
But yeah, no.
So-
So vlogging. If
Yeah,
people,
so-
do you have a channel?
We're gonna come out with it soon. I haven't
Came up with the name
Not,
though
not
yet.
the name. Probably like be some like maybe something near my fight name like Chilobo, but kind of to grow my brand, man. It's gonna start talking about my life and my message. And why I fight.
And now, does your team actually sit down with not just you, but all your teammates and say, you know, how are we gonna maximize you guys, yourself, your name, and
Yes.
turn your name into more money outside of just making money off fights?
Yeah, so we're trying to like do different things. Like DCTB is my manager's brand,
Yeah.
which is something like it's called Dream, Commit, Train, Believe, and kind of like sending that message, like doing different videos and IG videos and different. I would say motivational videos, never like that term, but videos that show somebody wanting to do what they love. Like,
Yeah.
you know, whatever your dream is, and ultimately believing that's going to come through, and everything that comes in between, like the committing and the training to create what you want. You know.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, like what you do with your podcast. Remember,
Exactly.
You want to get in your entertainment business. What you want to do with your apparel.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
Well,
things like
RJ is actually having a YouTube TV show.
that. Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're working
RJ
on
hates
it.
me. He's like, stop.
We're working on it. Just gonna start shooting probably the end of this month up to
Nice.
November.
Nice. What made you get into
So,
that?
I'm a big believer in if you don't do things now, you're gonna regret it when you're 40. So I have like a bucket list of things that I want to do before 30 and before
Nice.
40.
Yeah.
And just because I always think back in my mind, when I'm 40 and I'm sitting down doing nothing, am I gonna think about something in my head like, damn, I should have did that shit when I had the chance?
Yeah, for sure.
Like you don't want to be 38 and start trying to do a video or a podcast, something like that. If you're not successful, like if you're just a regular person, because there's gonna be some people that are gonna actually have doubts and say, well, you're a grown ass man. Why are you doing this? So I mean, obviously that shouldn't deter them from doing it, but I'm a big believer in just you're young, do the shit while you can.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret it. So
I definitely agree with that.
I mean, that's what Impa did.
Yeah.
You were in banking, right? You're in
Yeah,
finance.
I was, in accounting. Man, it was not my passion at all. But I realized that I feel like I've been called to fight, and like you said, like I don't want to be 15 years into the accounting. Like, man, should I have fought?
Yeah.
Should I have done this? Or sitting in in a meeting and hating it. You know.
Yeah.
I love the people. You know, and I like working with people that I love. But it just wasn't. Every day I went to work, I was like, man, is this really for me?
You'd
I
be
feel
more
that.
content 15 years down the line saying at least I tried.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Than
for sure.
15 years down the line and say, hey man, I didn't even, it was just a thought.
Yeah, I was thinking about just this year alone, like wouldn't have been able to experience this year if I was doing that. You know what I mean?
18 months, right? You've been training?
Yeah,
That's when you started 18 months ago, right?
Yeah, just right at the end of college, and then I had time because of exams and everything like that. And then I graduated, then I started working, and then when I really got serious about it, it's been about 18 months. So just almost 2 years now, and I thought it was 2 years until I realized the fight. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's not 2 years yet. So almost there, almost the 2 year mark, man. But so
That's crazy,
it's
man.
an absolute blessing. Like he said, I remember sitting in college, I could do this, and I was like. I went to my mom and dad. I said, I'm going to fight full time. Like my mom's like, talk to your son. And
Talk to your son.
now they're so supportive. So they've been supportive, but now they've been more supportive every single day. And
Your dad is very
that's
supportive.
my dude. My dad's my dad's the guy that I want to be.
Your dad's supportive of this podcast too, man.
Yeah, he loves it. He
He
loves
was
it all.
sending the links across seas and stuff.
Yeah, sending all my family back in Congo and Europe and Australia. So everybody's watching in Angola. Man,
Yeah.
China. He's been just sending it all.
China?
Over. Yeah, my uncle lives in China. He's a professor out there. So
Family all over the world.
Right?
yeah, Congolese like to produce kids. So
I'm Guyanese. I got
Are you for real?
I got 1,000 cousins and
yeah,
uncles and aunts.
so many. I don't know all their names yet. So it's.
I'm still meeting aunts and uncles that I've never even heard of before.
Trust me, they're going to keep popping up the more famous you get, man.
And yeah, you meet people over and you're like, man, oh wow, okay, cool. Nice to
Third
meet you.
time removed uncle, man. What's up? How you doing? But yeah, no. So is that I wanted to ask you because you started late as far as training, like being in the fighting world. Like usually, what's the average age? Like 14, 15 that you actually start? Like
I guess
earlier?
nowadays, man, like it depends. So yeah, most people like a lot of kids maybe start in jiu-jitsu. Like shout out to my friend Joe Selecki. He's making his UFC debut. He won the Contender Series too, but
Really?
he's been killing it since he was a kid. And jiu-jitsu, he needs a beast, man. Like,
Yeah.
he'll choke you out real quick.
Yeah.
But man, like a lot of people start when they're pretty young now. And, I think it's good that I didn't start until maybe when I was like that age. Cause
Yeah.
one, maybe I got a lot of fights through college and through high school, or two, if I was in college and I started like younger, I don't know if I would have finished college, you know. And I think there's a benefit to finishing college too. I'm not saying like you have to finish college
No.
to be successful, because I don't really use my degree in that sense.
Yeah.
But it made me think differently, and it gave me time to like grow.
It gives you an
Mature.
experience too,
Yeah.
as well. I mean, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's kind of like a confident, like that you're gonna have something to fall back on
Yeah,
because
for
you have
sure.
that degree.
Yeah, and I could use that too, especially accounting and finance, like understanding that, like starting your own business.
You know how to run your money and handle your money without having to pay somebody
Yeah, for
to
sure.
handle it.
But what I was gonna ask is because you started so late and you've only been doing this almost for 2 years, is that why you feel like you kind of need to fight like every other week
Oh, no. I
to
guess
catch up or something?
No, not at all. I'd love to fight. I mean, I just don't like. I feel like if you're like fighting, to me is like you're modern day gladiators or like a warrior. If you call yourself a fighter, why wouldn't you want to fight all the time?
Exactly.
Like for me, that's how I look at it. I mean,
But aren't you worried about your mental health? Like, are you afraid that one day you're just gonna?
Well, isn't it safer? I feel like UFC is probably a lot safer to the head than boxing is.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, you can. Not really taking any damage in any fights.
No.
They're a lot quicker. You don't really.
I mean, it's hard to take damage when you're dominating every fight.
So I mean, that's like credit to my coach.
That's
man.
when you get sat on.
Well, yeah.
I mean, even that fight, they didn't take any. I mean, it was just kind of moving and like learning. Oh, okay, that's what I need to get better
Yeah.
at. But I mean, I don't worry about that stuff because I know what I signed up for, and also,
You had to sign a paper that said if I die or
Yeah.
kill someone in the ring, like.
yeah, I mean, I'd be good. I mean, I wouldn't want to kill somebody, but if I died, I mean, it's like,
But there is that paperwork that you have to fill
yeah,
out.
for sure, yeah.
Is it
Isn't that
every
weird?
fight or just one time?
It's every fight.
Oh, yeah, you
Every
sign
fight.
that contract just saying like, hey, like I know the risk involved with this sport. I know it's
Like the company itself isn't liable for
Yeah.
any. Yeah.
and I wouldn't want
scary,
anybody liable
though.
for what I signed up for. It's like skydiving and blaming it on the people. I'm like, whatever.
Have you ever done that though?
Not yet.
No?
Not yet.
You wanna
So,
do it?
I do want to do it.
But skydiving?
Yeah.
Are you
Shit is
restricted
amazing.
from doing things because you're like now a
Yes.
professional fighter?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say because I'm a professional fighter, but I am restricted from getting a motorcycle and like.
No.
Yeah,
Is
we
now
like-
is that your team's contract that restricts you?
Well, it's not really a contract, but it's
Dude.
like, where it's like I didn't sign anything, but out of respect and out of
They ask you not to buy a motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm told not no motorcycle for me. And
Yeah.
like,
But like you can skydive and do all the crazy shit, right?
I haven't talked about skydiving yet, but I'm pretty sure I could get with skydiving because I guess they're.
I mean, because you're with an instructor. Like, I mean, yeah.
But actually, I am allowed to ride a motorcycle as long as my teammate Chase drives it because he's ridden bikes before, but I have to be in the sidecar.
Sidecar. So you got to be that one that's kind of
Yeah.
cozy.
You don't even know how to.
Goggles
You don't
or
even know how to
side.
ride.
No, not yet.
No.
But maybe when I like
Even
retire.
before relatable shit days, Impa and I would just like message each other on IG and just like share like pictures of bikes and stuff.
Yeah,
He was so jealous of my bike.
Man, I want.
Well, this man asked me one morning he like let's go to Harley Davidson and try
'Cause I
out
know
some
the
bikes.
owner.
And I'm like, dude, I've never driven a motorcycle a day in my life. The first thing you want me to do is pick up a brand new bike and test drive it.
Harley Davidson.
Yeah, a $50,000 bike.
And I crashed that shit.
No.
Yeah, no, I know the owner of Harley or Speedway Harley Davidson.
Really?
Yeah, and she was like, yeah, it's a female, and she was like, yeah, just come out, I'll give you a good deal. And now, dude, I can't buy a $20,000 bike. But no, I mean they're pretty cool, man. But I could hook you up.
I wish I'm not allowed to.
You know,
No, just.
I could get you a side cart.
Hey, I'll be all for it. I'll get goggles and everything. Goggles.
Custom sidecar.
Right?
Yo, Impa, you want to go for a ride? Yeah, let me just get my sidecar out of the garage
Yeah,
real quick.
I told you I sold my bike though, right?
Yeah, you're telling me you're going to.
It's got to be pink though.
What?
His sidecar has to be pink.
Obviously,
Pink.
yeah, man.
Pink scooter, pink helmet,
You're right.
pink
Pink
mic
mic.
cover.
You had a
thing.
pink scooter in high school,
Goggles.
pink goggles,
There we go. There we go.
with it's like a tinted pink glass too.
Just say
Everything
it's
pink.
Cameron inspired, and you're good.
Cameron, I like that.
Cameron inspired, you're good.
Yeah, but so if you're not fighting, sorry, I know, random transition.
Stop doing that with your eyebrows, man.
Oh, I see it.
He's done that a few times.
I know. How are you? But no, so since you're not, since you don't have a contract and stuff, as far as what do you do?
All right, well,
Do you get like a side job?
Well, no, I mean, I was personal trade, saving money from every fight, so kind of just travel and help my teammates.
You're to the point where you don't even need a job. Fighting is.
Yeah, so I mean, I have a great support system, honestly, with my family. I mean, I don't have to do too much. I mean, I could move out and have an apartment, but it's
why do that?
I'm never there. I'll probably leave home early in the morning. I won't get home until maybe sometimes 12 at night, 1 in the morning. So it's
because you left at 4 a.m. this morning, right?
Yeah. So this morning I woke up at 4, worked out, and then I was training at a client, and then I worked again, and then worked out again. Then I came over here.
You said you're working with a client.
Yeah, I do some personal training.
Yeah. So if people want to train,
you can hit me at the Ray Athletic Club. Get Stone York, I could just meet you anywhere you want to go. Anybody wants to get together. So
we haven't even plugged your personal IG account. Where do people follow you?
IMPA K5, Impa K5. So.
Impa K5. Go hit that follow.
So how many followers you got now?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You got a good following on there too.
Yeah,
as far as it might not. I mean, yeah.
I saw
it's high.
it jump from that week.
Yeah,
it did jump a lot.
Helped that a lot. It keeps growing. 3,110. So it's not too bad. I mean,
it's not bad.
Before the fight,
But again, if you look into it, you got a lot of verified people following you.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. So,
that's where it's at.
Yeah, man, a lot of the fighters and just different.
When are you getting your verification check?
I want them in the UFC or with a major organization. Who knows? Or maybe when I get more followers or more times on the Relatable Sh podcast.
Instagram, what are you doing? Get this guy a check mark.
Blue check, please.
Yeah, we don't care about ours. Just get this guy a check mark.
No, get them a blue check too, please.
I mean, we'll take one if you want to give it to us, but
and top tier.
Apparently now you can
and
buy.
Top tier. Did you hear
checks.
that? He just said and top tier.
Oh yeah, we need that, and we need more followers.
And more followers. Follow top tier, please.
There you go. Look at that. Impa Kasanganay plugging you. Yeah, but no, you were saying something.
No, you could actually buy blue checks.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
I feel like you can. I see people advertise it all the time.
I thought they just recently.
Unless it's a scam. I mean, I
think it's a scam.
I see people advertise that they can get they sell blue checks.
But what is the real benefit of a blue check?
I don't know.
It's because
I see people who aren't really even.
Because if you comment on something, your comment's gonna be posted. Do you know how they show 3 comments? You're gonna be up there. You're gonna be in the top 5 comments that they show. So it's, and also if you're DMing someone, it pops up as verified.
But I feel like in the major pages, you see blue checks all the way at the bottom also.
Yeah, I mean, because there's so many blue checks. Who's gonna get it more?
True.
I
feel like
I just turned and the camera's right on me while I'm scratching my ankle. I'm like, hi. But yeah, no, so
great camera work, Noah.
As far as next fighting, you don't have anything lined up, but it could change like that though.
Yeah, man, there's so many opportunities. So could be.
So if someone's watching this and wants to fight you,
sign the contract.
Sign the contract.
Said location.
Right.
It could be.
Just take the L.
Yeah,
just take the L already.
I'll fight anybody, man. I'm not worried about fighting. I mean, I just want to fight, do what I love, do what I'm called to do. If you say you're a fighter, come fight. That's all I ask.
Who do you want to fight though? Who would you want?
Well, what's your dream fight?
Exactly.
Dream fight right now. I mean, let's see. If I think about 185, Robert Whitaker is Adesanya, who wins the middleweight title in the UFC. Right now, I mean, it's not even a person, anybody. I mean, I love to fight all the top middleweights,
Logan Paul's trying to fight in the UFC.
Goodness gracious, yeah.
Yeah, what's your take on that? What's that
Logan Paul and KSI
Yeah,
fight?
what's your take on that?
I think that takes away from the respectable part of fighting.
But no, they're professional fighters now. They're doing it with no head guard and 10-ounce gloves.
Yeah, but I don't know if do they really train? Do they really put the time in?
And they only have one fight in, technically speaking?
I mean, they have one fight that was last year.
And I watched that. It was a horrible fight.
It was. But then now they have 2 years under their belts of training. They're actually a professional fighter. I mean, I don't know about KSI, but I like Logan Paul's because of business mindset.
I think business-wise and entertainment-wise, they're doing their job.
Yeah.
As a fighter who does it and like martial artist and somebody who's like passionate about this, to me, it's like, I don't know.
So you don't think them partnering with DAZN and doing a professional boxing event is the way?
I think it's great for business, but I really don't believe
It's great marketing.
Yeah, they're doing marketing. They know that a lot of people tune in and they're going to make money off of it. But I'm like,
they have more. They have more views and more pay-per-view sales than actual boxing events.
Yeah, that's like CM Punk being in the UFC. Or people like that. Maybe it's like, did you really train and fight? I mean, maybe CM Punk does now. I think he went to like a great gym and things like that. But was it really about the way they fought, or was it about like their
name?
So you're not a fan of that.
I don't hate
influence.
Like, will you watch it?
No,
but like my thing is, you're not gonna watch it.
No, I mean like
I'm thinking about flying out there and going to it.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like it depends on
doing like a podcast out in
for sure.
front.
I think like you should do that because like that's like
good exposure.
Yeah, what you do and like.
Ooh, what was that?
I don't know, my bad.
No, you're good. You're just breaking everything, man.
I think like it's like a podcast of what you do. Like hopefully you get that deal, like something like that. I'd want you to do that. You know?
Yeah.
You go fight whatever other podcast, maybe fight.
Yo, can we get that started? Yo, who wants to fight me? If you have a podcast, DM us. Let's go. Let's make this happen.
But you know,
I'd be afraid to watch Jake fight.
I mean, I was a wrestler though.
Who knows? Maybe
yeah.
But you said you'd actually never been in a real fight in your life. Like an actual
we
real
actually
fight.
talked about this.
Not a wrestling match. Like
we actually
a real
talked about
street
this.
fight.
It's okay because we talked about this. This guy's going to be my coach. He goes, hey, because I sent them a link to the YouTube, the Logan Paul stuff. He goes, are you going to be doing this soon? Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, if you're my coach. He's like, I got you.
Yeah, I'll help you out for sure. But
next champion of the world is going to be my coach.
I'm betting against you, though. Just putting it out there now. I'm sorry.
You're going to lose money.
I'm sorry.
It's your money you're losing.
Depending on who you fight, though. Depends on who you fight.
Man, I'm glad you have confidence in me, man. Glad you have confidence in me.
I'm just messing with you, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But,
unless it's a 500 plus 500 underdog, then I might bet on you just because I know if you win.
Why? Because it happened before.
Yeah, if you win,
I mean, this is
make a lot of money.
I mean, if you're not betting for Impa,
I've never bet against him. I'm just saying, like, if you were an underdog, I would bet. Because
we'll put you guys in the ring.
Nah,
I don't want to fight my friend.
So. Yeah.
I'm 150 pounds soaking wet.
Oh, dude, we could fight. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, you got the reach. Yeah. Okay. We'll set that up. You said that we could always.
Just
right,
$10.
$10
fight.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think you want to do that.
It's a big fight purse right there.
It's boxing. We're not wrestling. It's boxing.
Boxing?
Yeah, no wrestling. I'm not wrestling. I'm not wrestling.
We got Impa on. He's a UFC guy. We're doing the UFC martial arts.
I don't like wrestling. I'm sorry, I don't like wrestling.
Well, don't get down on the ground then. Take me out on standing. It's only fair.
I'm not getting between it.
But no, I do want to come out and train with you, though.
Man, yeah, man, you're more than welcome to. We just gotta meet my coach and then just talk to him and get one sessions.
Yeah.
But I think you like it.
And
man.
where do you train again?
Jimmo in Gastonia, North Carolina, man.
There you go, Jimmo. We love you.
Tribe, I love y'all.
Yeah.
So it's a special place, man.
Yeah.
Special place.
Well, all right, man.
Yeah.
Well, it is getting hot. And this camera's about to run out of memory. Actually, no, we're not. I just bought a new memory card. Fuck, we go all day. But yeah, no, so, dude, what's new, like, as far as outside of fighting? What's new in your life now?
Man.
You can't get a bike.
No, can't get a bike.
Oh,
I did go surfing.
Can't get an apartment.
You went surfing?
So that's like, it was like, so my foot was super swollen after the fight.
That was the first time you went surfing?
Yeah, I went to...
How hard is surfing?
Well, let's say for 2 hours of lessons, I probably stood up for 7 seconds.
Shit.
And this is a professional fighter who...
I feel like surfing is crazy
You
hard.
need that core strength, though, for that balance.
You feel it in your core after, for sure. And, man, like...
Would you do it for a workout?
I mean, I do it. I do it every day if I could. Honestly, I mean, I love it.
It's fun.
I love it.
The 7 seconds was fun.
I'm committing to go surfing at least once a month right now. I'm gonna go down to the coast.
But that's dangerous, man. You got the sharks. You got the fin. It could hit you. If I was your manager, I'd be like, "Where's the bubble wrap?
no idea.
We're just wrapping you up."
No ideas. Don't hear that. He didn't hear that.
Brian, wrap him in bubble
No,
wrap.
no.
Brian, wrap him in bubble wrap.
dry
Don't let him
He's
do
dry
anything.
pitching right now.
God, it's messing me up here.
Right?
No, man, I
No,
love
put
it.
him on a
I
motorcycle.
love it. Yeah,
Huh?
We'll put him in bubble wrap and put him on a motorcycle so he wants to ride.
I could do that. I could do that. Man, I want a motorcycle so bad, but that's like the first thing I'm doing when I'm like the first thing.
When you retire?
Yeah. First
What?
Midlife crisis?
Not even. I'm going first thing and just
Beeline to a motorcycle.
Harley Davidson right there. Like wherever I am, I'm retiring at the Harley Davidson shop. Like announce it and then walking in and getting a bike.
What's your dream bike though?
I don't know. Like, I like too many bikes. to have
You're a sport. You're
a
more
cafe racer. Yeah, that's my favorite.
What's
Yeah, the same
your first big contract? First big deal. What's the car you're gonna buy?
First car that I'll buy. Like when I have like
When you get the big money.
when you get the big purse, not the coin purse. You're getting the big bag.
man,
I mean, you're already getting the big bag.
blessed man, been blessed.
I'm talking about like Nate Diaz, Conor
McGregor.
yeah, Conor
Conor
McGregor,
money?
like that money.
Man, I love Porsches. That's like the car that I always wanted. But I really want to get my dad. He likes those old school like military style Jeeps. His dad was in the military back in Congo, and he remembers that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get him one of those cars and an H1, and then
The big like Humvee.
yeah, he loves those.
He wants that.
He loves those
Humvees?
guys. Yeah, because his dad used to be in the military. So when like back in Congo, and or Congo, I sound like weird when I said that, but yeah, that's the first thing I probably actually get. It's just one of those for him, and then for me, I love the Porsche. That's like the 911s, the Carreras, like, I like just the Panamera. Any kind of Porsche really has been like my favorite.
I just want a Tesla.
That's one car. Do you want Tesla? My sister wants one. That's like
I want a Shelby GT.
yes, old
I want a
school
Shelby.
or
Old school first.
okay, yeah,
Get old school first, then get the new school one.
yeah, man.
Old
Hey,
school, always got to get the old school first.
for sure. Yeah, I kind of want an old school Impala, right? Now take
Those
off-
are dope. Those
take
are
My
dope.
grandma had
Take
an
off the
Impala.
LA and it says Impa.
Those are dope. Yeah.
Remember
What?
that?
Yeah.
There you go. So just say Impa on it.
There you go.
I saw,
that's just why you want it.
Pretty much. Yeah, old school.
I saw. I was watching Snowfall last night, and the dude has an old school Rolls Royce.
No way.
Yeah. It's because it's based in the '80s,
Yeah.
and that shit was dope.
Nice.
Like,
Man, I love old school Mercedes too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But old school Mercedes can go for like 800,000 miles. Like the old school Mercedes and like the engines on them, the diesel. You talking about the diesel engines? Those cars last.
I like it.
Well, talking about securing the bag and stuff like that, how many sponsors do you have?
Let's see, DTV, Structure, Rockies, and Luray. So four.
Four.
And you guys, you sponsored me. So
Yeah.
five.
Yeah, there you
sponsored
go.
me. You helped me. There you go.
waiting
So,
for that.
been my 6.
I was waiting for
Yeah, I was thinking like, yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Dude, I want those shorts though.
Now, does every UFC fighter have to be sponsored by Reebok? Like, do they have
yeah.
to?
So it's in their contract right now. I think they're in their last year with it, and they.
Because I think UFC is the only fighting company that like everybody's sponsored by the same brand.
Yeah, and the funny thing, that's actually injured some fighters. So speaking of that, like building my brand, the benefit of me not being in the UFC at the moment is that I can kind of work with other brands too. Like,
Now, who would they tell you to work with?
yeah, so man, I could always work with other brands, but now I can actually wear their brand into
In the ring.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
they say, hey, we'll make you shorts or put it on a T-shirt, and they can like you can.
I'm making you shorts.
Yeah, top tier apparel shorts.
honored.
We have a box already.
You really?
Yeah.
Who?
So Solero Hernandez.
Okay, cool.
He's like a welterweight. He's like
Nice.
a really small
Small guy,
like
yeah.
115
move,
pounds.
though, huh?
Yeah, dude's quick.
Yeah, you can't always knock those short guys down though.
Yeah, nah, he can fight.
Just because we're short doesn't mean that we
fight.
can't fight, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
His name is like Mr. Personal 1317 on Instagram or something like that.
Nice.
Chin Check Promotions.
Okay. Cool.
He fights for them.
Nice, man. That's good.
There you go.
Okay. Cool.
Found it for you.
Nice.
Don't worry, I got you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so as far as that goes, are you you want top tier?
Yeah, man, we'd love to work with you. We could talk our part
Yeah,
of the
definitely,
show, stuff like that.
definitely.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm all for it, and I was like supporting local businesses or people who are like building themselves too,
Yeah.
because I can relate that way. And
That's some shit.
You know,
Relatable shit.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I get the UFC, the angle they took by doing a company wide sponsorship, but I'm not a big fan of that because it takes away from players being able to better monetize their sponsorship.
Especially with fighting, like it's not like the NFL where you get this much money right away.
Yeah.
A lot of fighters live off their sponsorships. You know, like,
Yeah.
that's how it used to be at least.
Yeah.
You whatever brand you have on your short,
And that takes away from that. That takes away you lose a stream of revenue
for sure.
by having to wear Reebok because
yeah,
I'm pretty sure UFC's taking, if not all of that sponsorship money and not dispersing it to all the fighters.
Yeah, for sure. I think it looks professional because you see it like almost looks clean, like a regular.
Yeah,
uniform. Like,
it looks like the NBA with Nike. Like
Yeah.
I see the angle they took, but
they're
I don't
not getting a bigger cut of it for the fighters.
Yeah.
But I mean, then again, like as a fighter, you know that too, you know. But I think that they'll probably switch to a different brand. I can see that happening because I think
They need that logo.
They top tier.
They
Yeah,
need.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
look.
clean logo though.
I do
man.
like it. Yeah, I've seen it a few times.
It's so good.
I think I scrolled through it the other day, and because I was watching you were on here, right? And
Yeah,
then, I was
yeah.
like, okay, top tier. I remember looking through, but man,
I was third most watched now. Those party guys
Yeah,
came
what's
on
this actually?
and they
Like in
destroyed
2
it.
days.
Yeah, they destroyed
2
it.
days got up like over 500. They're like, we want to be the top podcast. I was like,
Well, I mean,
Go
if
ahead.
you run a party company and you don't get a
yeah,
lot of views right away, I think that you're not really doing a good job with your party
Yeah, man.
business. So,
How about
that?
that?
shows that they actually do a good
I
job
mean,
with their business.
yeah, no. I mean, they're like, yeah, we're gonna pop. I was like, okay, do it, but you got to break like 500, and they're like, done.
done.
I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
they did it fast.
I bet you're proud though, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
that's your podcast.
I'm more proud of everybody else that has been on here, man. I'm just honored and blessed to be like talking to you.
Nah, I'm blessed to be here.
What's
man.
up with that rapper that's supposed to be coming on? Is he still coming on?
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera.
Okay.
But yeah,
Off camera.
yeah. But no. So as far, anybody you want to shout out, give thanks to, give praise to.
Give praise to God always, man. The
Always,
blessing to be
man.
here.
Always.
Thank you guys for having me on here. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah,
Noah,
Thank
you were
man.
quiet today.
it's because it's 8:00 in the morning.
I think Noah's more hungover than you are.
Yeah,
I feel great.
You feel great?
we'll see when.
You are a very hyper hungover guy. I've never seen somebody have so much energy.
It's that little bit of coffee you had.
Nah, he was like that before coffee.
Yeah. Oh, that was the excitement
I
before the
walked.
coffee.
I walked in. I didn't even get to the door yet, and I hear this T-Pain,
Oh, that was
loud as shit,
Me. That was me. Yeah.
at 7:00 in the morning. Loud as
Gotta go
shit.
with T-Pain.
What's
I
on?
knock on the door. He opens the door. He's dancing.
She.
Hey, you ever heard T-Pain acapella?
Yeah, he actually
That
sing.
man can sing.
But I'm just surprised at the fact that they drank all night, stayed up late, woke
Can't
up
play it.
in 3 hours, and they had that much energy.
Impressive. Okay.
She needed me.
Yeah, you
T-Pain?
can't. You
I can't
technically
play
not allowed
that.
to play it.
Yeah, no. I could do 15 seconds, but nah, it's all good.
So 15 seconds is like the rule or something.
Yeah,
I think if you played longer than that,
copyright
the
law.
video, like the whole podcast, would be taken off.
Oh, dude, surprising news, right? Oh, 2 news. We are on Apple Podcast. We're on iTunes.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, go ahead and go get that those views up on Apple
There you go.
Podcast.
I'll add it for sure.
But yeah, no, it took forever, dude.
Now you gotta get on title.
What is
You
title?
don't know what title is?
No, sorry,
Oh,
title.
what title is, it's not worth it.
Okay,
I mean, I have title.
We'll
That's
talk.
just 'cause I like Jay-Z's music.
We'll talk about that later. But oh shit, Cameron died again. Damn it. I know. Wait, that's the next thing I need to get, an actual video camera. But dude, it is so weird. So Noah and I went out for Stan's birthday. It was last night, and that's why we're tired. But we were out, and 4 people recognized us at the bar.
Oh, he famous.
Yeah, like 4
Famous,
different
famous.
individuals came up to us, and we're like, "Relatable shit." I was like, "What?"
Heck yeah, man.
It's so weird.
That's dope, though.
And I experienced that being with you in Atlanta, as far as Brian Barria. But have you ever got that? Do people come up to you? Or do you want that?
I mean,
I don't think most famous people want that. Most famous people don't really want that.
I think we all want it until we have it.
and then we don't want it after that.
well, I guess it
Well, we wouldn't know, but
doesn't bother me. I mean, it happened, like, especially when you go, like, to fights and stuff, because people like the fight community. That happened, and it was pretty cool. But I guess kind of how you look at it, like, you want to become a professional athlete, so that's what comes with it. So at least you're doing something right.
Yeah.
It would be horrible to fight really well or fight horribly and nobody recognizes you, and you're just like you don't want to be seen. You know, if you're recognized for doing the right thing, I'm like, okay, at least we're stepping in the right direction. That comes with it, you know. And it challenges you to, no matter how tired you are, to respect them, man. Because I think, like, especially with kids, like when a kid comes up to you and recognizes you, you're like, dang, like,
you almost have to.
That must be the coolest feeling.
Yeah.
well, I think it's the feeling of it's cool, but it's also like, okay, now you know what you're doing is not just seen
Yeah,
by-
you're an impact.
Yeah.
Like these kids are learning from you. You're a
I
role
don't
model.
I don't think it's the fact that people come up to like you to talk. It's probably the more so how people approach you when you are out. That's probably what most famous people have problems with. Is some people get a little.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not getting like crowds following me. Hey, I'm just like somebody like, hello, hey, good fighter.
Yeah.
Or saw you on the show, or hey, what do you like? I ask you a question, you know, and it's humbling because you're like, man, like I remember asking fighters, like messaging them and saying, hey, can you give me some advice?
Yeah.
Or
It's the ones that kind of run to you and like try and hug you and like,
yeah, so that hasn't
and,
happened.
like,
What about
take
the
pictures
opposite
and
side,
stuff.
though? Like being this fighter and stuff and people knowing, have you ever had anybody encounter you, like come up and be like, oh, yeah, I could take you on, blah, 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 blah. But then again, you don't go to the bars. So it's
so
like,
I don't go out. See, the thing, I don't.
because I feel like at the bars, people would try to pick on you.
Yeah, so I don't go out. I don't party or anything like that. It's
Because
not
you
really-
train. You
Yeah,
grind.
and it's not my start. It's like, and I wouldn't want to go fight somebody out.
Now, did
Well-
you used to party and then you just stopped, or you just never
it's
really been a
my
party?
thing. Like I
Well,
was like,
I'm not saying like someone's gonna fight you or you're gonna go fight someone, but like I know a bunch of people that would be like, oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
the
they
big.
think they're UFC fighters.
They got
think they're boxers
BDE.
already.
They got BDE.
Yeah.
You know BDE?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, no.
No?
I mean, like I've had people like, you know,
Well, they're all smart then.
yeah. And usually too, like I think I'm bigger than most people, so nobody's ever really like approached me in a weird way. And like
Do you get them at the gym, like the random guy that just comes to the gym and like actually fights, but it's not like a pro or even an amateur. They just do it for the workout, and then like they see him, but like I could take you.
So it's cool. Like at our gym, it's really more of a family, and everybody's just really cool. Like I won't.
Yeah.
You kind of know everybody's a fighter. Sorry, I was on my phone.
You're good.
So nobody really tries to be like that. We try to create an environment where you don't have to feel intimidated. You go into some gyms and somebody just tries to beat you up, and you can like see that kind of person walking,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
to challenge you. But here, everybody's a family. You have kids and their mothers and people. So we don't try to like have that.
That like, oh, I can take you mentality. It's
Yeah.
more like, oh, how can we make each other better today?
For sure, yeah. For me, like that's really it. Like
Yeah.
I say, like if your job is to make your teammate and your brother or sister a world champion, how are you gonna train? You know, that's I always think about that. Like my job is to make you a world champion. If
Do I?
that's my job, like what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I gonna treat you like a jerk, or am I gonna help you get better? Like sometimes getting on somebody, like you're getting after them that day, but that's what makes you better. Because I mean, I probably got beat up many more times than I've won, like in practice every day. Like if you consider.
Or
winning.
I don't think I ever want to fight in my life. So.
Yeah,
I want to do it.
it's a fun experience. I mean, like just to.
I'm so terrified to get punched in the face, though. For the
I mean,
first time, I
used
never
to-
got punched in the
I
face.
used to take boxing lessons and I did a few sparrings, but I never won.
I mean, the thing about sparring too is like different. Like you could be a beast in sparring and losing a fight. It could be
Really?
Yeah. Then like
How does that work out?
I mean, but that's just like people like who fight in the streets. Like you can beat everybody up at a bar or whatever, but you get in a ring with somebody who's an
How does that-
actual boxer and they'll beat your ass.
How does that work, though? Like, as far as sparring goes, like, are you going in with the mindset, like, I'm going to kick this guy's ass?
I think it depends who you're training. Like so, where I train, I mean, I pretty much got beat up many sparring sessions, but not beat up to where they're trying to hurt me. Just like very skilled.
It's more technical
Yeah.
than, like,
Like
more
you're
power
not, but you're not
behind it.
leaving with like
No,
You're not
we don't,
leaving
we
all
don't
bloody
try
and
to hurt
stuff.
each other. No, because we have a lot
You
of
just
light
tap?
sparring. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of light sparring days, and then we do have heavy sparring days only to help the person get better.
Yeah.
you know, so we know that you're not going to throw some crazy shot that you might throw in a fight to your brother or sister in
Yeah.
in the training room.
you're not trying backflips.
Yeah, no backflips or anything. You might jump off the wall. You might show a spinning elbow, but you're never gonna hit them with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't hit them with that in the gym.
It's more so like you'll do it, but you won't actually make contact.
Kind of like
with
you're
it.
shadowboxing at that moment, just like to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever roundhouse kicked?
Yeah, I mean, not in a fight. I mean, I threw an ugly kick last fight, so I hope they could like delete that scene. But I like to kick a lot, especially in fights.
This guy is a beast, though. Like everybody tries to hit him in the legs. His legs are so massive. It just it's like a tree. It's like hitting a tree.
Like I wouldn't be able to UFC fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because
I hate people touching my legs. Like,
Really?
it's the thing. Like,
Dude, our knees been touching.
no, they haven't. They
This
have
whole
not.
time.
They have not. You just did that. Just
No,
now.
dude.
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
okay. Well, yeah.
I'm doing over there.
So legs are your favorite thing.
I like actually elbows. Elbows.
Yeah?
Elbows are just my
Elbows
favorite.
are deadly.
I love them. Yeah, they're lethal. I like them, man. There's
People like. I know you're
Stomp on toes?
Yeah, stomp on toes. Like you do that. You
I've
did
done
that.
before,
You
yeah.
did that like
I
in the
did that
early
before.
days.
They did in my one fight. I was like, it was a clinch. I was like, well, he would have let me go, or I would have we would have let each other go. So I was like, oh, whatever, just gonna do this and try to like distract him.
Is that kind of like a cheap move?
Like, did they consider that like?
No, I just
No?
did it because I mean, like, it's part of clinch, and like wanted to distract him and come back over the top because he would take his attention down, or throw the elbow over the top, or he would take his attention down, hit him in the body, and he did that like it. So I think when it comes to fighting, like exploring all avenues, be like creating a different kind of art.
So here, think about this. What is the one aspect of your fighting? Like what kind of like fighting stand, like a wrestling you need to work on? What's next? What do you want to focus on next as far as learning and bettering yourself?
Accuracy. I want to be
Accuracy?
extremely accurate, man. Just like to touch people in the because I think I'm hitting people hard. In my jiu-jitsu too. Like last fight, well, I saw the striking. Like I want to just be able to set up shots so well that I just put people to sleep, or drop them to the body. Like whatever, like different shots, and you'll see that in this next fight. Whoever,
Really?
yeah, whoever.
What about submissions though?
Yeah, so that's the next one. Believing in my jiu-jitsu because last fight, I mean, Kalen.
You won one by submission.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
It was the one before Contender Series.
Before the LFA fight, the one before the one in Atlanta. Jiu-jitsu wise, like we were in positions to get chokes, and like submissions and stuff last fight, but I guess I didn't believe in it as much because I was like, okay,
Yeah, you were there.
and then I would let it go.
Do you go in with the mentality that you want to knock somebody out?
Yeah, I
or-
want to finish a fight. That's my goal. I want to be lethal, finish a fight, but also more so dominate, claim victory. That's what I fight. Like I rather, because it's funny too, because I always wonder, I knocked this guy out last fight. They'd be like, oh, he caught him. Yeah, if I submitted him, the way they're talking, maybe the guy didn't know.
You're talking about this last fight and the commentators?
Yeah, they could be like, well, that guy just didn't know just he's green. But if But maybe this fight, though, like I think the benefit of me going all 3 rounds, and he's known for knocking people out in the first round every single round.
That's what got him.
And he was undefeated too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was undefeated.
Yeah, they were talking about that. They were like, "Oh yeah, this guy he doesn't know what to do in the second and third round because he usually knocks him out, and then he gets too tired."
Yeah, and like he thought he was gonna kill me. He said he's gonna kill me. He said all these different things.
Oh, he was talking shit.
Yeah, so
shit.
for me, like I looked at it in the
Not
sense
that
like
relatable shit.
shit.
So for me, it's like I'm kind of actually happy I didn't finish a fight. Typically, I'd be like, man, I want to finish a fight, and I always go for it. But I mean, I'd rather fight like a intelligent fighter and still bring it. If like I don't want to go into the fight like, oh, just throwing stupid stuff to not really show the art of fighting.
Yeah,
just to try and knock him out.
Yeah, like that's great and all, but I feel like that's on me getting better.
Well, you view this fight as kind of a knockout anyway because of the fact that he usually doesn't get out the first round.
Yeah, so I guess I view it more as like you thought you were gonna do this to me, and I just dominated you for 15 minutes straight, and you couldn't do anything. Like so,
there was a mutual respect at the end of the fight that maybe wasn't fully there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you make people like sometimes people respect you, sometimes you have to make them respect you. Yeah, and it's like not really my style. Like I wouldn't talk junk, like, but I'll show what I need to do in the fight. Like, if you watch weigh-ins, I don't put my hands in people's faces because like to me it's like, well, we're gonna fight now then, or.
So so your nickname is a silent assassin.
My name is Chilobo, mighty warrior under God, and it comes from my dad's tribe in Congo. So, and my family's tribe in Congo.
Well, like how rappers have multiple nicknames. You got
silent assassin. I have a friend with that name actually.
I do want to bring up this. Like, I was smiling over here, just cracking up because like. If you watch that fight, like in the corners when you guys are just prepping after like rounds and stuff, it's so funny watching this last one. You got to go to the third round. Before the third round,
Yeah, I remember.
The guy that you fought, he was just like so defeated, so tired, and he was like, Impa, and then they panned the camera over to Impa. Impa's like,
Yeah, it really makes funny.
Smile.
Coach goes, just like we're talking about, right? And then he goes, big
that's what he
breath.
that's what he said. It's like smile,
Yeah,
right?
big breath, and then like, and then I just did it like that. I mean, that's having fun, man. And
It's also a factor of like to psych the other guy out too.
I mean, I don't even care about the other guy. Like, I don't like.
You don't play the mental game?
No, I mean,
Why not?
Cause I think like
Do you think that's like a cheap way?
not even. I mean, like, I came in to fight you. If we're playing a mental game, we could do a mental game. Like,
Yeah.
the mental game is me doing my job and fighting. Like,
So since you're a quiet, you're all about business fighter. What do you take on people like Adrian Bronner and Floyd Mayweather and like the ones that kind of do the sideshows?
I don't.
I know it's kind of putting you on the spot in terms of talking shit about people, but
no, I'm not. I don't want to talk to junk about them. I respect them
get
because I
the
think
beef.
they're good boxers and what they do, and they've made a great business model. But I'm not here for that. Like, if I want to make money in a sense of business, I can go do that any day.
Yeah.
I went to school for it. I can use my brain that way. But when I come to fight, I want to fight honorably. I don't think that's honorable at all. Like,
Playing the mental game?
I don't know, like Broner and them, like they might just
I hate watching.
yeah.
Broner.
If you watch like them outside of like the ring and how they treat people, they talk to people, like talking to female reporters disrespectfully or any kind of reporter, like I'll like F you up or whatever. Like you're like, is that the kind of person you want to be? Like I want the day I do have kids, the day I do have a family, like my great when I'm dead and I'm
like
gone,
they're able to watch your
I'm
highlights,
be-
watch your films, and be like,
they
hey,
can see
he's
that's how
a
you're supposed to act.
Yeah, you want to make them proud.
Yeah,
and
I
show an
don't
example.
Think, I don't think I'd watch a Bronner fight ever.
No.
I watched like one, and then like I saw all the side shit that he does, and I'm like, I got no respect for this.
I
Dude.
But
think
like Conor McGregor,
Yeah, like, I think-
he's known for that.
Yeah, he's known for that, but then like, where's he now? Like did it
Exactly.
really
After
pan
that,
out?
Khabib.
Yeah, I mean, did it
Yeah.
really pan out? Like, I mean, I think Conor
He kept him on top for a while, but it didn't.
There's no foundation. Like, you ever heard that verse that talks about when you build your house on sand?
Yeah.
It looks nice and all until it falls. But if you build your house on rock, you stand tall. Like, so I'd rather build how I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
might steal that
yeah,
quote.
that's how I look at it. Like, yeah, you might not hear me talk junk. I'm not gonna talk junk. I'm not gonna disrespect it because, like, more important than me fighting, I'm not gonna disrespect my family's name, and I'm not gonna disrespect my tribe. Like, I can't go out there and act this way. Like, I mean, I have my issues. Like, I think everybody, like, especially like faith-wise, we're like all sinners, whatever. But like, at the same time, I know I have my issues. But I'm not gonna try to put that on people. I want to bring my best.
Now, how far is too far before like you get to a point where you start talking a little bit during a fight? Like if
No, I mean, I won't talk, but I'll fight you before or after. Like, I mean, if you don't disrespect my family, don't disrespect my God, and we're good.
Yeah.
But just really,
Has anybody done that to you? Though?
yeah, like
No,
what
I mean-
what will make you actually get in somebody's face, or like after you knock them out, like you stand over them?
I
Like
still wouldn't do that because that's not who I'm meant to be.
No.
Really, like my thing is, just like you can talk all you want to me. I could care less. I won't.
Yeah, yeah.
It won't bother me at all. And like, I'm not saying I'm inviting it or anything. Just there are certain boundaries I have.
yeah.
It's not gonna be like, oh, I'll see you in the cage. No, we're gonna fight right here. Like that's how I am. I don't mean it like it's a threat. I'm not saying, oh, mess with me. I'm not.
So you don't mind throwing a fist in a weigh-in as long
No,
as
it's just like-
if they're disrespectful.
Yeah, it's like you can say whatever you want to me. I don't care. Like, I really don't. Like,
But the moment they get disrespectful, it doesn't matter if we're in the cage or not.
yeah, because it's not fighting is fighting. People try to say like, oh, I'm doing it for the show. You're not doing it for the show. That's why honestly, I really like Khabib because Khabib,
He's composed.
he's but like when he talk about his family and they spoke about his faith, he took care of it the way he needed to. So I was like, I can respect it.
So would you say he's kind of like a role model to you?
I like Khabib in a way, yeah. Like, I mean, it's kind of like the way he does things, and he comes. It's funny because even though he grapples crazy, like just
I mean, the dude fights bears.
he pretty much like mauls them. Like, I respect him because he says what he's gonna do. Like, that's who he is,
He doesn't switch up. He doesn't get out of character.
Yeah, that's who he is. Like, he might get mad at me. I don't know.
Even though he did have that controversy after the McGregor fight.
Yeah, and I respect that because I mean, like, he talked about his dad, he talked about his family. He went.
He took it to where it needed to be compared to
so
what
what
was
so,
done.
I mean, I was like, I like him for that because like a lot of fighters wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't, but like people just want to do stuff because they know the camera's around. Mm-hmm. Like that
he
was
would have did that whether the cameras
Yeah,
were
he
there
was
or
gonna
not.
get him.
Like
He's like,
you
let's
know he's like it's not for a show.
Yeah,
like
so
Habib,
for me-
Habib
That
is
was crazy,
Yeah,
though.
he's
So like, and I like that. And he's not. And what I like too, unless if he's fake about it, then he's fake about it. But I like the fact that he's like, I'm not fighting with Conor. Like, I don't care about fighting him. Like, Conor wants to fight me. Like, I don't care about fighting him because
Like I beat your ass already.
yeah, he didn't win. He tapped. He was disrespectful. He's like, I'll move forward, and he wants to fight the next guy. Like, I like that, and he's 27-0 for a reason. And he's doing what he needs to do.
Would you ever
think
fight him?
McGregor can?
Would you ever fight him?
Could he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, we're completely different weight classes. I'm probably like 30 pounds more. I think he's such a good fighter, but if he wanted to do it honorably, I would. I mean,
I'd be terrified.
Yeah, I would love to. Like, I mean, because of the fact that he's a good fighter, nothing against him personally. Like,
I think that you would learn a lot by fighting a guy like that.
I'd love to. I mean, honestly, those are the kind of fights you want because
Even if it's just a sparring match.
heck
You
yeah,
would
I mean, I
accept
love
the
it too.
L just to have that.
No, there's no accepting hell. It's like I'm going out there to claim victory and do my job.
Yeah.
Finish a fight. So, I mean, it'd be a great fight, it'd be a great challenge, but I'm not going there to accept an L or anything
I'd
like that.
definitely pay for a ticket to go to that.
Yeah.
That's
Do
fine.
you think McGregor can recover from
Yeah, I
his
mean,
loss?
I feel like anybody can recover in life. You know, I think he just,
Is he going to though?
yeah, I think so. I mean,
I think he's gonna fight again. He's trying to fight Nate Diaz, right?
somebody. I think he's just trying to stay active.
He's just trying to get that bag. He's just trying to get money.
and he's doing what he needs to do. I mean,
Do you think he can demand the same money and the same?
yeah, I mean, he would have to. I mean, like, he's brought the organization a lot of money. He's actually, even a way, like the way he's acted and what he's done has helped fighters because it's brought attention to our sport.
Yeah.
So his side shows in a sense and how he
Yeah, I
conducted
mean, that
himself
helped him,
brought
yeah.
a little bit
Yeah.
of marketing to UFC that it didn't have
Yeah,
before.
I always believe that everything works together for your good. If
Yeah.
you don't, you know, like if you take advantage of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch UFC until Conor McGregor.
Yeah. So
I
like,
didn't.
so, like,
I didn't
you
watch
know
it
about
until
So, like,
yeah.
he's done some good things. I mean, like, I think that maybe he started off well. You can get distracted. Like,
Yeah.
Think about it, like, you know, you've seen, oh, that guy was humble. That guy did this. Like,
Money changes some people.
yeah. Sometimes I mean, like, I think it just really shows how they are, or like,
Money shows your true color.
yeah, like you could fix yourself. You can become a better, like, not fix yourself. How to say it.
You can grow.
Yeah, you can be better.
Yeah.
Like, say, I don't want to do this because we all have issues.
But you're gonna make
Yeah.
when you keep growing in terms of money, you're gonna make your mistakes. You're gonna,
Yeah.
but
So you gotta know,
it's
like,
how you grow. It's how
who
you grow.
put yourself
about it.
around.
Yeah.
Who keeps you in check, really? So
Talking about upcoming fights, you don't have one, but Brian has one. Right? Doesn't he have one in November?
No.
No?
He wanted to, but right now he's just taking time with his family.
Oh, okay.
relaxing.
Well, I was just gonna plug you, Brian. Well, sorry.
Yeah,
You know.
soon though, man. I pray that they do like a UFC Columbia card, and that'd be great for him to come back. Because I think right now he's been fighting. He fought 3 times.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
Best fights in UFC history.
Really?
Yeah, like with Luke Vicente. I mean, it finished crazy at the end. Like Brian was winning, then right at the end got like lost in the finish, or whatever. But man, when they literally were talking about that fight, it's one of the best fights in UFC history.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
UFC Phoenix, man.
We'll put it on after this.
Yeah, it's one of those fights you can respect, man. Like when he comes to fight, like he teaches me a lot. Like he's like my big brother, man.
He's a great guy.
What's that fighter's name? I watched the fight. Kind of like a tall, skinny black guy.
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's nasty.
Yeah, style bender, man. I like him. Yeah, he's fighting for the title. He's gonna fight Robert
That
Whittaker.
I'm not like an avid follower. I'm a casual watcher, so like I don't really remember names outside of the crazy big ones. But every single time I've seen, my girlfriend's dad watches UFC religiously.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Okay,
So his fights on all the time. He watches highlights, everything.
Gotta get him on Impa.
Yeah.
appreciate it.
That dude, Israel, he does some crazy shit. Like
Yeah.
that's probably, if I had to pick a favorite fighter right now in the UFC, it'd be him.
Yeah, I mean, I like him a lot too, man. He's crafty. He's fun to watch. I want to see how this fight goes with Whittaker, because Whittaker comes to fight too, so it's gonna be a good fight. Like, and I think Israel will make the adjustments he needs to make. And he comes from a solid gym city kickboxing in New Zealand, and it was kind of cool to see that fight. His last fight with
You were there personally?
no, I watched it on TV or on my phone, but what was it? He fought Kelvin Gastelum, and it was the 5th round. He just kept repeating this in his Nigerian dialect. I can't remember what language maybe it was Igbo. I don't know what language he was speaking, but he kept repeating it to himself, and he said he was willing to die. And I was like, it's kind of cool. And then he really came to fight, because like you could tell the fight was like almost split. And he just fought so hard. Fought like you're like, man, if this is what you want to be, like you could tell like he wants to fight. He got hit. He didn't take a lot of hits usually in fights, but this fight, like
Well, he beat a legend too, right? Was it Silva or
Yeah, Anderson Silva. Yeah. He beat the Silva probably right before the last fight.
two fights ago, right?
Yeah. Oh shit.
I know
man.
a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Well, dude, I'm excited to see you when you're a legend.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
hey, it's not just my word. I said it the first time, but Dana White said it. But
Yeah.
Dana White, I said it first. So,
Hey, Jake did say
but
it.
yeah,
So, yeah, man.
He just needs to actually sign him to a contract.
right?
I think that's what's cool about it is like what we talk about. Like when you don't get something, then you get to call the shots.
Yeah,
Because there are a lot of good things about that. Like when you, maybe it's for anybody who feels like they've been rejected or something, like you just got to think like something didn't go your way, the best thing is yet to come, right? So,
And the more you win, as you keep winning, your price just goes up.
yeah, so like now I get to call the shots and say, because like Daniel White said, I can't let this kid fight 5 times a year. Well, okay, if you respect my word that much, then when I do choose to fight 5 times a year, I get to choose what I want to do. I'm not here to pick fights. Like, don't give me the easy fights. I want the best of the best every single time. Like, if you watch boxer Vasily Lomachenko, he only wants champions, and that's what I want. So when I step into UFC, I'm like, I want to take that route, or whatever organization, Bellator, one championship, before I transfer to the UFC, whatever it is. Like, I'm not here to fight just somebody who doesn't care about fighting, or somebody like I want to fight the guy who is a true savage. A lot of people call themselves savages, but they're not really there to fight. They're not like
yeah.
they're
They're
not
there
crazy.
for a paycheck. in a
Yeah.
sense.
Well, look into that camera and call people out. You want to fight? Fight them.
I respectfully call them out, but anybody who wants to fight, just send me a contract. I don't care. I'll sign it right now.
Fight in those DMs.
Yeah, just let me know. Any 185 or I'll fight anybody who's 205 or any heavyweight. So you just let me know. Like anybody. I don't care where you are, where you're from. Respectfully, let's fight and just stand in the middle. do what I'm
Let's
meant to do.
go.
So that's how I look at it, man. And like I love to fight. When I get close to fights, man, I just think like to anybody, you think that this didn't work out, then go at it from a different angle. Don't get
Well,
depressed.
it's a blessing. Like I said, it's a blessing in disguise. Simply because if you get offered that contract from the Contender Series, you have no negotiating factor.
Yeah,
to
you
it.
don't really get to negotiate as much. I mean, you can fight your first fight and then okay, cool. Now we can negotiate.
Yeah,
See what you can do.
but
like,
you can literally just
Yeah.
you control your price right now.
Yeah, for sure, and I believe that's what's going to happen. And man, it's like, but it's so cool because now you travel the world. Maybe who knows? Rising in Japan, like that's where. Remember that show called Pride? It's like the early anime days. Like that's kind of like that theme. I want my teammate trucking.
Could Bellator be in play?
Yeah, Bellator could be in play. I mean, they've contacted. I know for sure, but we'll see. Hopefully, they say something. If they don't, they don't. But like I don't.
That's like the second.
Yeah,
second.
so, you say
technically,
Bellator, yeah.
technically
Bellator
speaking,
won one championship now. One championship is based out of Asia, and I'm not sure like where their headquarters are in Asia, but it's like the Eastern. Like I'll call it the UFC the East pretty much. But been doing really, really well. They're having their 100th show. Demetrius Johnson transferred over there. Eddie Alvarez is over there. There's some pretty good fighters out there. I don't know how their business operations are. How it is to talk to them. So I guess think from that perspective.
but they've reached out.
Yeah, and I won Bellator for sure.
Yeah.
So I mean that'd be cool. So we'll see. I mean, really the biggest thing with like the money and fighting, everything is to help my family and do it. Like the fighting and winning and claiming victory in fights is good for me. Like that's all I care about. Everything else I like to do is outdoors, so it's free.
Yeah,
man. Like,
you're going hiking
Yeah,
in
going,
Tennessee.
like in a
Talking
few
about the
hours, right?
outdoors, right?
yes, sir.
Well, shit. Well, let's get you on the road. We've been going for an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
I don't
been a
know,
while.
like every podcast, like it just stops at 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, let's wrap it up. But
Oh,
like
really?
talking to you, it's just so free. It's just so
fun, man.
like, dude,
That was
it's
fun
just
to talk to
something
you.
about you. Just like,
Appreciate it.
I don't want it to end, man.
Nah, it's been fun talking to y'all too, man. I just appreciate it, man. I wish you the best to top tier.
Definitely,
Relatable
man.
shit, man. I'm happy for you, bro. Like I remember you telling me that was your dream to do it, and like you're doing it. So
Here we are
that's pretty
hitting
cool.
double-digit episodes.
There
Like,
you go.
Episode 10,
yeah. Oh,
11.
but yeah, no, dude. If you want to hit a plug one more time for yourself and
Man.
call out anybody, like seriously, call out someone.
Well, there's nobody.
We'll have them on the podcast.
For the fight, we can meet at the podcast. We can fight at the podcast.
Somebody fight this man.
I asked him last time. I was like, "Yo, can you just hit me? I want to get hit by a UFC fighter."
That's just borderline crazy.
And he
Yes.
goes, "No, I'm not going to." I'm like, "Do it." He goes,
I don't want to hit my friends.
That
man.
technically is being hit by a UFC.
"Yes, you do hit your friends. You spar.
That's
Yeah.
different.
But
It's still hitting.
That's true.
It's still
But
hitting."
they're also professional fighters too.
Yeah.
He offered for me to go to his gym and
That's to train you.
yeah, you're gonna hit me eventually.
Why would I want to hit you?
I don't know. I really
This guy got a
don't know,
death
man.
wish.
Yeah, I was like, oh
He's got a
man.
death wish.
You know, I gotta have that like bait. I gotta have that clickbait. You know, gotta have that promo.
It's
Just
not
getting
good-
me
it's not
knocked
good
out.
for your
That's how we
health.
had it.
It's not good for your health. I gotta get.
Coming
That's-
from the guy
that's-
that gets hit in the head. For like,
No, that's his
Well, I don't
version of
get
saying
hit.
if he hits you, you may not get back up.
oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not getting up.
See,
Noah's laughing.
He agrees. You may not get back up.
I'm not getting up.
No, you're not.
But again,
style.
There's no may. You're not getting up.
yeah, no.
I don't have faith in you in this conversation.
Especially right now, I'm tired.
I don't.
That
It doesn't matter. I don't have faith
Knockout.
in this conversation at any point of the day.
All right. Well, thanks again for the great confidence that you have in me. Impa, hit it one more time with the plug.
Man, I just want to say thank you for the Relatable Sh podcast having me on here. Top tier, be co-host and everybody having me. DCTB, Dream Commit Train Believe, the Brian's brand. Everybody at Jimmo, my family, thank you. Man, I got to give God thanks and thank you to the UFC for having me on the last show and really anybody.
UFC, sign this, man. What the fuck? What's wrong with y'all?
Appreciate it. And any fighter that wants to fight, man, 185 and up, just let me know. I'll be ready to go. So,
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Impa, again, it's an honor to have you on.
Appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah. If you're not subscribed, what the fuck you doing? Go hit that subscribe button.
Don't be stupid like the UFC.
Yeah. And now you have no excuse because we're on Spotify and now Apple Podcast.
And
go.
YouTube.
Let's go. And YouTube. Yeah.
And YouTube.
Let's do it.
Just watch and listen.
But again, guys, we love you. Thank you for the support. We'll see you next time. Peace.